Hello all you hardcores, how you doing? Let me get me good side. 7:30 in the morning, Monday. I've got the troops with me. There'll be no oil left in the bodies, but baths they're having at the moment. Right. Did anybody watch Stamina for Sale last night? Purple Tunde and Big Malc. Did you watch it? I watched it at 3 o'clock this morning because I ended up watching Finding Nemo with my lad last night. My head was in bits. But fell asleep, woke up, 3:30, watched it. Don't know what to make of it. Big Malc there, Peckham mob boss, gun runner, locked up and that. Police after him for guns and residue and all that. I don't read about that. I read about boxing. But who am I to talk? We all chat, don't we? But Big Malc were funny. Big mob boss. Tunde wanting life bans. I agree with Tunde. Tunde confirming that the can man did fail in K1, so he's 4 tests now. I thought they both spoke alright. It's a delicate situation for them, innit? Because the chums with, you know, the can man and Wesley Snipes, aren't they? They're chums with them, so it's a bit awkward, but you know, the funny thing is every time they're in conversation, Big Malc's always just got off the phone with somebody, hasn't he? Whether it be Big Meech, Lennox the Lion, you know, or big billionaire businessmen. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose when you're a mob boss of Peckham, that's the circles you're moving, isn't it? So, but I give him credit for the interview that he did before they went on to Stamina for Sale. When he told it straight, I thought he'd been softened up since that video. I thought that he even said that he'd spoke to the can man, and I just felt that he'd been softened up. And he didn't go in as heavy on Stamina for Sale. Although the other kid, Purple Tunde, he did. He wasn't bothered, was he? 4 test failures. Well, Eddie Hills can't be crying, can he, if there's 4 test failures? That's how I look at it. You know, it's like they say, don't you, if you're running with foxes, you get attached to them, don't you? If you knock around with drug dealers and they end up on a conspiracy and you're piling about with them, but you're not selling any drugs, you're going to get some as well when you go to court. Because jury are going to think, well, you're with them every day, even though you don't take out, you want to be around that thing. So I look at it. So, if Eddie wants to be around drug cheats, where's the other one? Looking forward, you lunatic. Keep your eye on them, haven't you? So if you I forgot my train of thought there. But look, if you're going to be running around with drug cheats, that's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens. It's it's their own fault. It's Dylan's fault, isn't it? But I noticed they were softening towards the end of it, where they were going, well, you know, is it his team and all that? Listen, what is it about 13 or 14 different things? 13 or 14 different types of things that boxers put in the mouth, innit? On average. No, water, chicken, fish, vegetables, salad, fresh orange milk, you know, things like that. Eat clean. You're not going to put chocolate down the sauce, are they? Crisps and kebabs and chips and all that kind of thing. So there's only really 13 or 14 different things that a fighter eats. So you mark it all down and you keep your receipts from the supermarket. It's not rocket science. You know, I used to stress these things to Dennis's fighters, but not all of them were drug tested, were they? But you have to write down what you have. And if you keep writing it down and you're getting your weight wrong, not drugs, weight issues, you can go back and say, well, maybe I might be eating too big a portion of that because I'm eating healthy, but the portion size is wrong. You don't know. Or they're not training hard, but we're talking about a 4-time drug cheat here that's just shot his Senate foot, hasn't he? But I liked it when Purple Tunde were going on about Dylan must be a terrible thief. He'd be classed as a terrible thief getting caught all that many times. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. He would. It's like a car thief, isn't it? Not wearing gloves and stealing high performance cars. No gloves on. You keep getting caught for it. You know? So, what do I think to the whole situation now? Now we've all had time to reflect over the weekend. I think life ban. It's a 4-time cheat. And Eddie's washed his hands of him, because what happens if he damages Anthony Joshua in ring? We all heard what Eddie had to say about Gerald Miller when he failed, didn't we? Hey? We haven't seen the same energy from Eddie Hearn though in the last few days, have we? We've seen nothing. You know why? Fear. Fear, because you might get a clip. You know what I mean? So that you have to be very careful when you want to mix with these bad boy yardies. We've never done a day in jail in their life, by the way. And they don't carry off like bad boy yardies when they're at nick, most of them. Some of them do, that's why they put them down block. Majority of them are very nice in there, very nice. But 4-time cheat. What about all these people though, who paid for hotels and paid for face value at ticket? Some of them over £2 grand. They've paid to watch Big Meech against the Can Man, haven't they? But it ended up Big Meech against the Can't Man, and now they're going to replace him with. It's a bit like that IFL live thing, isn't it? Is anybody really interested in that? Now that Coogan's channel's on the slide and losing subscribers by the day. The silence on this is deafening. It's out of fear, because they don't want to lose the meal ticket. If Eddie says, right, let's just shut this down, don't give it any airtime, Coogan, he'll have to do as he's told. So is it his channel? Could you imagine somebody saying that to me? People have tried to advise me what to do on this channel, and sometimes you can go along with it, and then you can think, what am I doing here? Why am I losing my focus here? Well, he needs to take stock and think, I'm Coogan Cassius, I've got all these subscribers, why would I be letting these dictate to me? Because the subscribers are fake. The subscribers are fake. I keep telling you all. Anybody with that sort of massive following like that wouldn't give a hoot, would they? Piers Morgan ain't got much more, has he? He's a world star. It's fake. Fake. It'd be on Jonathan Ross show every week if he had that big a following. No, Malc has probably been on there. Look, it's fake. That's the bottom line. If it ain't fake, and it's real and genuine, why are you shutting your channel down just because Eddie's told you to? Because normally he'd be all over this. Like I said, you remember when Gerald Miller, on here, so when Gerald Miller failed, what happened? We couldn't shut him up. Everybody in boxing had an opinion, and I agree with Tunde and I agree with Spencer regarding people not going on their channel. Look, I know people in boxing, and some of them are like, we like your channel, but you're a bit out there, Pokey. We've got to work in the industry, and we've got mortgages, or blah de blah. I can understand that, but what's right is right. It's the man in the mirror moment. Don't go pouring your heart out to Tunde and Spencer, but then not willing to go on the channel just because you want some media work. Be your own man. Be your own man. Don't let these people dictate to you. All you people out there in boxing who are champions, former world champions, and you feel that this is wrong and you want to say something, don't be frightened. Look in that mirror and say, am I a man or am I a pussy? That's what you need to do. Or go set up your own YouTube channel and give your opinion. Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. Alright? If you're good enough, you'll work your way through rankings and get your shot. Alright, man, not that that means anything in this spot at the moment anyway. Because you just put obstacles in front like, well, a unification, that supersedes a mandatory. We're going round in circles, aren't we? I feel like we've been on hook 20 years now. Well, it is, isn't it? For this undisputed fight. And it's still, it's further away now than ever. So, I don't know. But that IFL thing's going to be good, isn't it? Well, Dylan White won't be there, will he? Security will not let him in. Security. A bit sad to see that Big Johnny Fisher's old man with his painted black toenails. Painted black toenails. In fact, hang on a minute while I've got your own phone. Wait a minute. Cameron. Cameron, I'm going to send you a photo in a minute. Johnny Fisher's old man, you know what I'm on about, don't you? he's got his toenails painted black. Do you remember like that one where the gad stood on the rock? Right. I'm going to send you that now. And that from other day, I want you to piece it in, yeah? Piece that in, yeah? Alright, make him look a weapon, because that's what he is. With black painted toenails, like the gad. Weapons! Right, they're not real men. It's like a cult. I'm going to send you it now, okay? Put that in, yeah? And put underneath it, what a weapon. Right, let me see if I can find this now. The Black Toenail Gang. Yeah, you've seen it then, have you? It's like the Black Toenail Gang. How many more have got black toenails? Hang on a minute, Cameron. How many more have got black toenails painted in boxing? Now, if the big Chinese eating man, what's he called? I forgot. You know, my memory's good. Bosch. Keep going. Bosch. If he's got black painted toenails, and the gad, and they're putting pictures out on social media with these toenails painted black, who else has got the toenails painted black? Has Spotty Frank? Has Eddie Hills? Has Bricktop? No, he ain't. You'd definitely say Bricktop ain't. He's old school, isn't he? There's a few that might. Coogan, possibility. Old Big Bird. Who else has got black toenails? Spencer Oliver. He's always hanging out at the back of the guard. So, let's have a look. Okie dokie. So, that's the Black Toenail Gang for you. So what do you think about all that then? Alright. Peace out! In fact, we'll go on to part 2 now. We'll keep it running, huh?